Welcome to the Orthodox Trucker Podcast. My name is Ian, also known as the Orthodox Trucker. I'm really glad you're here. So, what is this podcast? Who am I? And why does any of this matter? Let's start simple. I'm a truck driver. I've been in the industry since 2013, and over the years I've done just about almost everything. Not quite everything, but just about. 48 state over-the-road OTR, Western Regional, local. I've been a trainer, a CDL instructor, a driver recruiter. I've even been a driver manager. These days, I'm back on the road full-time as a mentor for new drivers with night transportation, based out of the Portland, Oregon terminal. I've hauled dry van, reefer, intermodal containers, farm work, grain hauling, a little bit of flatbed, and some doubles. I've driven a semi in all 48 states, as well as British Columbia and Alberta. I have approximately 1.5 million miles career-wise under my belt. I've worked for a variety of different companies, including Sierra England, TWT Transport, Poly Trucking, Martin Transport, but most of my time has been spent at night transportation. I've been a CDL trainer / driver mentor for the past 5 years, and I love helping others learn how to succeed in the world of truck driving. But I'm also something else. I'm a member of the Eastern Orthodox Church. I'm an Orthodox Christian, and I thank God every day for that fact. And just like my CB handle says, I'm the Orthodox Trucker. One of many, it turns out. This podcast is where those two roads meet. My wife and I joined the Orthodox Church back in 2012, on Lazarus Saturday, actually. It's been over a decade of trying, failing, repenting, growing, learning how to walk with Christ in a world that doesn't make it easy. I was ordained a subdeacon in 2021, and even though sometimes I find myself spending more time on the road than in the church, I still try to serve the faith and help others as best I can. Whether that is in person or online, I try to engage with the faith and share it with others whenever possible. My family and I live in Eastern Washington on a little mini farm, and our life is pretty simple. We raise animals, chickens and bees and rabbits, and we plant things. We have a garden, fruit trees, and are working on planting a variety of berries and flowers and other things that will help bring life to our little farm. We work on supporting each other, helping each other grow, and most importantly, we try, day by day, to serve God. Some days, that's easy. Other days, it's really hard. But we keep going. This podcast is born out of the road. It's born out of the quiet mornings in the cab. It's born out of the moments where I've stared down long highways and thought about the weight of the load behind me, both physically and spiritually. I've written blog posts for years at orthodoxtrucker.com, reflections from the cab, thoughts about the faith, comparisons between trucking and theology. And now, I want to bring those words to life in audio form, so you can listen while driving, while resting, or just when you need a little reminder that you're not alone. You're going to hear a mixture of things on this podcast. Some episodes will be short reflections. Some will be expanded versions of older blog posts. Some will be newer thoughts, just me sharing what God is teaching me through this strange and beautiful journey. I'll talk about mistakes I've made. I'll talk about where I fall short. But I'll also talk about grace, because through it all, I've seen Christ working even in my worst moments. I felt His love. I've seen His hand. I've experienced His mercy in the middle of diesel fumes and deadline pressure and breakdowns and traffic jams. So if you're listening today, welcome. Whether you're an Orthodox Christian or just curious, whether you're a truck driver, a farmer, an office worker, a priest or deacon, or somebody stuck in traffic on your morning commute, I'm really glad you're here. This podcast is for anyone who's trying to walk the narrow road while navigating life's wide lanes. It's for the people who wrestle with prayer, who carry heavy loads, who wonder if God still sees them in the middle of it all. He does. And I hope this podcast reminds you of that. New episodes will roll out every few days, or whenever the Spirit moves, as long as the dopamine keeps flowing. I'll try to keep them short, usually 10 to 15 minutes, just long enough to get you thinking, praying, or maybe even cracking a smile. Keep your freight tight. Keep your faith tighter. May the Lord bless your journey wherever it lands. Thank you for joining me on this ride. This is Ian, the Orthodox Trucker, signing off for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more Orthodox Trucker content, go to orthodoxtrucker.com. Thanks for being here. I'll see you later.